So this is how you install Windows Server Update Services. So first, you go to Add Roles and Features, click Next, Next, Next. Scroll down to the bottom, go to checkmark the Windows Server Update Services, click Add Features, click Next, Next, Next. Make sure those two are checkmarked on the first two. And then we're going to type in that right here, the WSUS content on the C drive. Click Next, 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 and then Install. And then when that is closed, you will go ahead and click Launch Post Installation Task. And that will kind of run in the background for a while. So now you should have a window that pops up right here that says Before You Begin. Basically just click Next, and you uncheck mark the Yes, I'd like to join the Microsoft Update Improvement Program. Then click Next, Next. And then what you'll end up doing is you'll end up clicking Start Connecting, and this window would actually pop up after that's all done, which takes a little while. And then you get to pick the language you want. And in order to make this faster, just pick the Windows versions that you want to update, which we don't really care about Windows XP right now. So let's see here. Just a couple more here. We just kind of need this really Windows 8. I believe that's all of them. Maybe Microsoft Office, but in our case right now we don't really need Office. And then we click Next, and we just click these three options right there, just the main updates. Click Next, and make sure it says Synchronize Manually. Click Next, and then we click Finish. And now you can see where it says updates here, and you expand, and then there's all updates, which it shouldn't show anything. And now we'll go down to computers, expand that, and go to all computers and add a computer group so it can make some updates for them. And let's do desktops for this example here. And then we'll create a group called servers. To enable client-side targeting, click Options in the left pane, and then click Computers. And then in here you say Use Group Policy or Registry Settings on Computers option, and you click OK. Then we'll go ahead and right-click the Group Policy Objects, click New, and we'll type in WSUS desktops. And then from here we will go ahead and go to Edit, and then in the Group Policies we'll go into Computer Configuration, Policies, branch this down, Administrative Templates, Windows Components, and Windows Update. And here we'll go to Enable Client-Side Targeting, double-click that, and then we'll go to Enabled right here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll type in desktops right here, click OK, and then our next thing is go to Configure Automatic Updates, click Enabled, and then we'll make sure we do the auto download and notify for install, and we'll click OK. And then the next part we'll go to specify intranet Microsoft Update Service location, which is right here. Go to enabled on that. And in the options sections, we'll go ahead and type in the HTTP ://411 server 2 through the port 8530. And we'll do that twice. I'll just copy and paste. And then we'll go ahead and click OK. Now you'll go ahead and go to our tools and Active Directory users and computers. And here we need to create a new organizational unit. And here we're going to call it desktops. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move this guy down to desktops. And then we'll just go ahead and click yes. Now we're going to go ahead and create a user. So we'll go to the users folder here, right click that, go to new user. And we're going to name our user Windows 8 user. And the login name is going to be 18 user. We're going to make it so the password never expires, so it'll be easy for us to deal with this later and not have to change the password. We're putting the same password as password 01 with a capital P. Click next and then finish. Alright, so we basically clicked the 41118 to load. Then what we end up doing is we go to other user, we type in win8 user, and our default password, which is password capital P01. Then we will log into here. Let's go to desktop right here. And we right click the start button and go to system. And what you want to see when you go to Windows Update here is it saying managed by your system administrator. That managed by your system administrator means that we set it all up correctly. And now you'll want to go to Tools, and you want to go down to the Windows Server Update Services. And here we want to go to Synchronization Schedule. We want to synchronize automatically, and we can set this for pretty much any time we want, but they say 1 a.m. here. And we'll just put a 1 right here for synchronizations per day. Leave that in the default. And then our next part is automatic approvals right here. And right here in the rules properties box, we click all computers. And then we make sure to clear the unassigned computers checkbox and the servers checkbox, so that way it only does the desktops. And then we'll just click OK. And then we can go ahead and click the default automatic approval rule. And under new rule here, you can actually set your own specific kind of rules that you want. And everything is pretty much done on all this. I'm just going to click cancel because I don't need any specific rules, and then I'll click OK on there, and we're all set.